Replacing your cell phone battery and charging it. It's such a hassle, but it's just something we do every day. Make sure to tune into your favorite miniseries show. Not being able to catch up the live broadcast and having to download to catch up. You're consistent with changing your batteries and catching up with miniseries shows. Why do you find it hard to tell your mother, father, wife, husband, brother, and sister that you love them? Isn't it easier to tell someone you love them than changing your batteries and changing up your missing shows? I hope you tell someone these 3 simple words before the day is over today. I'll do so too. Everybody, I love you! And this is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Sunday, October 5th was 고마워 내 사랑, Thank You My Love by Hong Dae-kwang. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Now that I think about it, telling someone you love them is simple. All you have to do is move your mouth to say 3 simple words. It's a bit embarrassing to say it. So people may find it difficult to say, Well, what do you think? I said it earlier, and I'll say it again. I love you! Now, I wish to tell people that you love them without hesitation. Heartbeat is full of love. Now, let's get started. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. You can also tune into us from New York in the US via snbus.com or SNB Radio. On weekends, you can also listen in from Radio Korea in Los Angeles and Hawaii. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. For Sunday's Hotbeat, we have Listener's Choice, where we play all the requests that we couldn't play over the past week. And in our second hour, we have Scene Stealer. Now, let's kick off today's Hotbeat with 2 songs. 쳐다보지 마, Don't Look at Me Like That by 송지은, and 손대지 마, Don't Touch Me by Ailey. They say that life begins with B, birth, and ends with D, death. Making everything in between, C, choice. But here on Hotbeat, your choices are between B and D, but K for Kevin and L for listeners. Welcome to Listener's Choice, where you get to call the shots. On this segment, I give you the driver's seat. We're on with Listener's Choice. Now, over the past week, we've been getting so many comments and requests from you, but unfortunately, we weren't able to share them all because of our limited time on the air. But we never forget your requests, and we save them all for Listener's Choice. Okay, now let's get started with your messages. Here is Kim Myungju from Korea. Kevin, have you ever thought about whether or not to pick up money you saw on the floor? A few days ago, I saw a 5,001 bill, so that's approximately, how much is it, $50? Yeah? Yeah, on the floor, yes. I don't think I've ever had so many thoughts to go through my mind in such a short time frame. I didn't know if I had to pick it up or not. It's embarrassing to pick it up, but a waste to not to pick it up. Being embarrassed is just a short moment, so I closed my eyes and picked up the money. But it was the same size and color as the real bill, but once I picked it up, I noticed it was a fake money that the kids play games with it. I'm going to carry my glasses around me next time. Yes, when I go outside. My request song is G.O.D's 우리가 사는 이야기, the story we live in. Well, I think this was like 2 years ago. I went into the toilet, this just random man's toilet, and I picked up approximately $200 worth of Korean won. Yeah, so I was lucky. Well, there wasn't a wallet or anything. There was just cash. Yeah, right next to the toilet paper. So I was lucky, and I picked it up, and I couldn't find the owner. And there was nobody over there, so yeah, I was lucky. Anyways, Emmy from Japan. Hi, Kevin. It's Emmy. Kevin, it's getting colder. Make sure you not catch a cold. Whenever I get a cold, I always get a throat infection. Oh, I know. So I try to eat honey since it's good for your throat. Ginseng and radishes are also good for your throat. So I eat it when I'm sick as well. Kevin, make sure you don't catch a cold. My song request is New Eats Face. Kevin, I love you, love you, love you. Pishi from Japan. Hi, Kevin. Hello. It's my relative's memorial service today. I had a little argument with my mom over a misunderstanding. We didn't get to spend much time together today. It wasn't a big deal, but we argued and now I'm regretting it. My song request is Break Up to Make Up by Hogak and Chung Eun-ji. Kevin, please play the song for me. I'm going to call my mom and apologize tomorrow. I'm sorry, Mom. Yes, you have to apologize. Kang Erin from Korea. I started a diet recently. I always diet before the winter because you look bigger when you wear thick winter clothes. Anyways, me and my friend did a bet for our diets. Do you think it is possible to lose 5 kilograms by the end of October? If you support me, I think it'll be possible. Please say a word of encouragement to get me right in direction. Okay, you ready? This is what she wrote, and this is what she want me to read. First in English, 혜린아, you're so fat. Hurry up and lose some weight. And in Korean, 혜린아, 너 되게 뚱뚱해. 살 빼라 얼른. Well, 이거 읽으래서 읽었어요. 이거요. She wrote this, okay? It's not me. Alright, we'll be back after 2 songs. 이제 그만 싸우자. Break Up to Make Up by Hogak and Chung Eun-ji, requested by Pishi from Japan. And 우리가 사는 이야기, The Story of Our Lives by G.O.D, featured by Megan Lee, requested by Kim Myung-ju from Korea. 이제 그만 싸우자. Break Up to Make Up by Hogak and Chung Eun-ji, requested by Pishi from Japan. And 우리가 사는 이야기, The Story of Our Lives by G.O.D, featured by Megan Lee, requested by Kim Myung-ju from Korea. On Listener's Choice, we hear your comments and requests. Let's continue to hear your comments. Aisha from Finland. You don't know how happy I was when I heard you reading my message and playing my request song. But Kevin, can you please tell to all Zell members how much we international fans love them? We're sad that we can't show our love to you guys the way Korean Zez, but Zez can, but nevertheless, remember we are always for cheering you guys. P.S. Love you too, Kevin. I love all of you. Kevin Oppa, can you please sing us one song? I really love your covers and your voice. Your voice is so nice. I don't have any song in my mind right now, but can you cover a ballad song or a cheerful song? Yes, okay. I cannot promise that exactly when, but yes, definitely I'll cover a ballad or the cheerful song next time. Mira Kim from Germany. Hello, Kevin. This is Samira from Germany. You're really the most precious to me. I just cut and recorded the duet cover of 1,000 Miles with your voice mixed with mine. Oh, okay. And I never sang with so many feelings before. I wish I could make you listen to it somehow. Can I request this Heart to Heart? It's one of my favorite songs from you guys. I hope you all have a great day. Can't wait to meet you guys. Whiting Kevin, whiting Zale, whiting Heartbeat, whiting Nasty Nasty. Love you so much. Ji Nuna from Korea. Hi DJ Kevin. I'm leaving a message after listening to a sweet love song on the radio. Long time ago, I don't quite remember it clearly now, but I remember going to a singing room with my boyfriend. We liked similar songs genres and also sang duets together. The problem happened after we broke up. My coloring tone was my ex-boyfriend's favorite song to sing when we went to a singing room. My friends even carefully asked if I haven't forgotten about him yet. I didn't like the attention from other people, so I eventually changed my coloring tone and don't listen to or sing that song anymore. Now that I think of it, it's all memories from when I was younger. Sweet love. I sometimes get sad and feel helpless when I realize that I gave up the song I liked and couldn't freely like the song because of such memories. I request Amster Max's Returns. Oh, so that was a song, right? Imyongi from Korea. Kevin oppa, my friend told me to listen to Hotbeat, so I'm tuning in. You don't talk much on broadcast, so I didn't realize you were such a good talker. You're so cool. I'll be sure to tune in often. Oh, you sing live cover songs on Thursdays. I'll definitely look forward to that cover too. Okay, here is two songs from you guys. Face from New East, requested by Emmy from Japan, and Pokpung, Storm by Super Junior, requested by Islam from Tunisia. Face by New East, requested by Emmy from Japan, and Pokpung, Storm by Super Junior, requested by Islam from Tunisia. Next up, we have your request songs. Kimina from Korea. The weather has gotten a lot chilly. It's cold in the morning and night while hot in the afternoon. I'm always wondering what should I wear in the morning, and it feels as if it is actually easier to catch a cold during the weather like these days rather than the colder days. I got a cold. Singing is your job, so make sure to not catch a cold. Last time I saw you, you were coughing. I was so worried. Song request is VOS's 그대여서 고마워요. Thankful because it's you. The melody is so good. Tama from Japan. Song request is Real Love by Kevin. Cover from Kevin. It was great hearing my favorite song being sung by Kevin. It was such a great time to hearing you singing it. I almost cried. Your voice can make people all around the world very happy. I'm one of those people. Please continue to share amazing voice and great smile. I'm always here to support you. Daisy from Korea. Kevin, my final exam is coming. I'm taking 8 subjects next week. I can't study without listening to your voice. Please encourage me. Love you, Kevin. My song request is I Love You by 악동 뮤지션. Daisy, 화이팅 하세요. 힘내세요. All right, let me play 2 songs. LIU, Love Is You by 소년공화국, Boys Republic, requested by Asuka from Japan, and Forever Young by GOT7, requested by Candy from Hong Kong. LIU, Love Is You by 소년공화국, Boys Republic, requested by Asuka from Japan, and Forever Young by GOT7, requested by Candy from Hong Kong. All right, let's hear more from you. Reina from Japan. Hello, Kevin. How's this going? I took beautiful sunset picture today, then shared on SNS. SNS is very useful and easy to share something with friends. I understand you are busy, but you have something happy in your life. Please share on SNS. We want to share your happiness, Kevin. Love, love, 사랑해요. My song request is Memory by FT Island. Yuki from Japan. Kevin oppa, how are you? I'm listening to your radio every night. Your voice is so sweet. So you always knock on my heart. Definitely you have perfect looking too. You're my type of boyfriend of ideal type, right? Recently I'm studying Korean because I want to understand Korean song by original. Can you speak English and Korean, right? You can speak English and Korean, right? I'm so jealous. Anyways, Kevin oppa, 화이팅! 화이팅! Asuka from Japan. Kevin oppa, good evening. I have a request. Boys Republic's LIU. I really like this song. This song is so cute. The song makes me feel good. Happy and cute sound is very, very good. And listening, and then you want to listen before you go to sleep. Oppa, please play it. Today's also 화이팅. Love you, oppa. Okay, here is one song for you. One by Zea, requested by Yoon Jung-ha from Korea. That was One by Zea, requested by Yoon Jung-ha from Korea, and 꿈꾸는 I, Dreaming I by Focus. Alright, here's Candy from Hong Kong. Hello, oppa. Good evening. I got a cold and my throat is still hurting and coughing. Hope Hotbeat listeners take care. Don't get a cold. My song request is GOT7's Forever Young. Love ya! Yumi81 from Japan. Kevin oppa, hello. I'm going to Korea in the middle of November, so I have a question. Can you recommend a few places for me to go sightseeing in Seoul in Korea? Please also include any delicious restaurants and cafes. Request is Block B's Hello from Yumi. Well, if this is your first time in Korea, then there's an official sightseeing place. Myeongdong, Insadong, Itaewon, and Gangnam. Yeah. And those places are very common and recommended places. Yeah, so you should visit there because they have beautiful cafes, restaurants. You can find out. Yeah, and well, it's time to wrap up part 1 of Hot Beat, but I'll be back in the second half as we listen to One Summer Night by Chowon and Peg.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? BET Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was 넌 감동이야, You're So Fly by B2B. Let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, and these are the areas that you can find out. 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. And you can download Arirang Radio through new widget, Mini Arirang Radio Unit, Maru. You can download Maru on your computer from our website, www.arirangradio.co.kr, and enjoy Arirang Radio. And I'd love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Happy Message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, here is 그대 내 맘에 들어오면은, If You Come Into My Heart by M Black, featured by C Love, and 대화가 필요해, Need to Talk by Vanilla Acoustic. On the screen, we can see the things we couldn't even dream of in real life. On Scene Stealer, we talk about things that delight our eyes and ears. This is a segment for all of us who live vicariously through dramas and movies. Find out everything about your favorite dramas and movies through Scene Stealer. Now, an old grandma, 허리가, known in Fur Town, having a sharp tongue, found out about her family planning to send her to senior home. She took a walk out at night after being depressed of such finding. While on her walk, she saw luring lights of photo studio and got her portrait taken. The place was called 청춘 사진관. After leaving the studio, after finishing taking a picture, she was surprised at her reflection in the bus window. Why? It's because she wasn't an old grandma anymore. She had nice white smooth skin, a skinny body, and was a young girl in her 20s. This grandma made a transformation into a young person in their 20s. No one was able to recognize her. She started to take advantage and enjoyed the secret life. She gave herself a new name of Audrey as well. What things were in store for her? Now, today's Scene Stealer is from Korean comedy movie that was huge sensational hit. We'll be talking about the movie 수상한 그녀, Miss Granny. Now, we'll be back after some music. Here is 나성에 가면, Go On to the Los Angeles by 장미여관 and 심은경, and Twist King by 장미여관. 나성에 가면, Go On to the Los Angeles by 장미여관 and 심은경, and Twist King by 장미여관. Now on Scene Stealer today, we'll be taking a look into the movie 수상한 그녀, Miss Granny, which provided the audience with comedy and touching memorable moments. 수상한 그녀, Miss Granny is about a sharp-tongued grandma played by Namuni and her transformation into Audrey, a girl in her 20s. The comedy movie has a variety of incidents that occurred throughout the whole movie. Namuni's real age is 74 years old, while Simungyong's real age is 20. The two played in a role of the same person in a movie. Since Simungyong had to play the role of Namuni, she practiced and worked hard to follow her walking style, talking style, and gestures and habits. She also used dialect words from the countryside, which gave her huge comedic relief for the audience throughout the movie. At first, Simungyong was pressured to have to play the role of elderly grandma and was not confident in her presence. She didn't want to do it at first, but if she didn't do it, Oh my, she was so great and perfect in acting as a young person with an attitude of grandma. She eventually won the Grand Award, give it to the Best Female Actress at the 백상 예술대상 Awards ceremony. Now, here is two songs from 심은경, 하얀 나비, White Butterfly, and 빗물, Raindrop. It's two songs from 심은경, 하얀 나비, White Butterfly, and 빗물, Raindrop. We're taking a deeper look into the movie 수상한 그녀, Miss Granny. Another aspect that helped this movie to be a hit was the music. Throughout the movie, hit tracks from 1970 such as 나성에 가면, When You Go to the 나성, 하얀 나비, White Butterfly, 빗물, Raindrop, and more were heard. This helped the audience who were in the late ages be remembered of their past memories. In the case for 나성에 가면, there is a version sung by the band 장미여관, Rose Motel. Their version was on the top of music charts and gathered great interest. Throughout the movie, actress 심은경 is seen to be singing. All the singing scenes were from herself. She sung the songs personally. The director first suggested to use a double during the scenes for singing, but she stated she was confident enough to do it on her own and persuaded the director. She received about a month of vocal training and was able to fully sing the song perfectly. She showed her perfect skills along with emotional and touching vocals. She is so talented. Yes, she is. Alright, here is 그대와 함께, With You by B1A4 and 내 사랑아, My Love by 이종현. Continuing on with scene stealer of the movie 수상한 그녀, Miss Granny, and those songs were from 그대와 함께, With You by B1A4 and 내 사랑아, My Love by 이종현. We praised 심은경's true genuine talent for acting earlier, but there's another actress that also played the same role as 심은경. Grandma actress Namuni, the touching and emotional actor of the role of the father, Song Dong-el. The grandpa who helped the grandma in the need, Park In-hwan, his daughter Kim Hyun-suk, and the love interest and grandma's new nephew, B1A4 Jin-young. Each person provided moments of laughter throughout the movie. B1A4 member Jin-young was the only person cast through an audition. He played a role of rock band member wearing a heavy and dark costumes with a white face, black lips, and dark scars. Even fans weren't able to recognize him in the movie. Aside from main actors and actresses in the movie, the short appearances of cameo actors also made a huge hit. We can't reveal who it was since we don't want to spoil it for you, but at the end, there's a cameo from high-class star. It was huge surprise. If you take a look at the grandpa barista worker at the Silver Cafe's name tag, you can get a hint at who the cameo was. Are you curious? Then watch the movie yourself. Yeah. Alright, here is two songs for you. 마음만으로, My Wish by 박정현, and 그 자리, The Place by 문명진. 마음만으로, My Wish by 박정현, and 그 자리, The Place by 문명진. 수상한 그녀, Miss Granny was a movie for people of all ages. Everyone was able to laugh and relate to the movie as it had great music and chemistry between the actors. Roughly 8.65 million people saw this movie, and it ranked as the top 2 popular comedy movies. Well, thanks to that, B1A4 Jin-young revealed that he would do a free hug event if a movie surpasses 5 million viewers. He was able to hold his promise to thousands of fans. In the movie, the young grandma eventually donates her blood for a new nephew as he gets into a car accident to save his life. She comes back as her ordinary self and says the famous lines, I had a nice dream. It was a very fun and nice dream. Just like the famous lines, if you want to have fun and nice dream with this movie by laughing and feeling touched by the story, make sure to watch it. It'll be even better if you watch it with your loving family members. And that marks the end of today's Scene Stealer. We'll be back next week with even more fun and exciting movie and drama. Now, here is two songs for you. 사랑에 들리지가 않니? Do not you love the sound by 유승우 and 이렇게 한 걸음씩, Step by Step by Sugarball. That's all for today's Hot Beat on Sunday, October 5th. I'll be back tomorrow as we listen to Dreaming by Kim Soo-hyun. I'll see you guys. 안녕!